This is an awareness of breath meditation. Make yourself comfortable either lying down on a bed or a rug or seated with your feet flat on the floor. Have your arms and your hands in a resting, comfortable position and gently close your eyes. And first of all, notice the contact points of your body to the earth or to the ground or the surface on which you're lying. And feel the heaviness of the body as you start to ground yourself. You start to connect your feet to the earth, your back and your body to the ground. And gently start to relax. And now notice where you can feel your breath. Can you feel the breath coming in through the nostrils? Perhaps a coolness around the nostrils and into the nose. And then as you exhale, perhaps noticing a warmth of the breath as it leaves the body. What temperature changes can you notice as you breathe in and you breathe out? And now notice how far the breath enters your body. Does it stay in the upper chest as you inhale? Does it expand the ribs, perhaps in the mid part of the body? Or perhaps your breath travels even further down into the abdominal area, around the navel. If it feels right for you, place one hand on your heart center and one hand on your navel area. And just notice where the breath travels. And as you inhale, notice any rising or expanding of the ribs or the belly. Notice your hands moving with an inhale and an exhale as they lie on top of your body. And at this point, there's no need to try and control the breath. All you are doing is observing, noticing what is happening with the inhale and the exhale. And then noticing the exhale. How far does the breath travel from the belly up through the lungs to the upper chest and out through the nostrils? Or perhaps does the breath start on the exhale in the ribs or the upper chest? If the breath is mainly around the upper chest and the ribs area, perhaps the breath is shorter, it's shallower. It's perhaps inhaling and exhaling at a faster pace than it would if your breath was travelling down into the belly. But again, just notice, try not to control. And then you can rest your hands back down by your sides or on your lap, or you can keep them on your chest and on your belly for the rest of the meditation if that feels comfortable for you. So now as you breathe in, notice how long the duration of your in-breath is, and perhaps use counting. So count in on the in-breath, 1, 2, 3, and then notice how long the out-breath takes. Is it 1, 2? So trying again not to control your breath, but just observing and counting how long it takes for your natural in-breath and how long it takes for your natural out-breath. And just notice this for 2 or 3 breaths. And now, notice whether there is a slight pause at the end of the in-breath and whether there's a slight pause at the end of the out-breath, even just for a fraction of a second. Just notice a short stop, a short pause. And this is what we call the 4-part breath. So we inhale and there's a pause. We exhale and there's a pause. So just notice now where the pauses are in your natural rhythm of breathing. For 2 or 3 breaths, just notice the 4-part breath. And now we are going to try and count the inhale and make it the same length as the exhale. So if you're counting perhaps or breathing in 3 seconds, then see whether you can count the exhale in that 3 seconds as well. So let's just try that together and then you can choose your own duration on the next round. So we inhale for 3, 2, 1 and pause. Exhale, 3, 2, 1 and pause. So now try that in your own timing, whether you need to make your inhalation and exhalation shorter or longer, but try and keep them both of the same duration and just have that little pause at the end of each inhalation and each exhalation. So I'll count you in for 1 more time and then try 3 on your own. So inhale for 3, 2, 1 and pause. Exhale, 3, 2, 1 and pause. Now on your own. And now release any focus on the breath and just find yourself relaxing gently in the position you're in, Noticing perhaps your heartbeat has slowed down, noticing perhaps that any thoughts that you had a few moments ago have now gone away, and you're gently just being mindful in the position you're in right now. And meditation doesn't have to be long. It's sometimes really good just to have a short break, a short 10 minutes like we've just done here, just to ground yourself, just to give yourself some peace, give yourself some calm, just maybe a step out of the busy lives that we always or sometimes lead, and just a reminder to ourselves that we are in control. We can just take that space for ourselves. We can be present right now and be mindful and just reconnect with our body, with our breath, and with our mind.